feels right. Alrighty. Good morning, good noon, good nighty. You are watching the Upland Action NFT News. Today is November 3rd. The year is 2021. And it's a big, wonderful hump day. It's a Whelps Wednesday. It's a magical day in the NFT space. There's a ton going on. Lots of mass adoption opportunities happening right around us in this moment. We have guestesses coming in. We're joined here by the Penguin. Let me introduce to you guys my co-hostesses and co-mostesses, my brother Emily Left. How the heck are you?
Feeling wonderful, brother. Hump day is upon us once again. We've got Conwellsclub coming in, bringing Penthouse into the NFT space. So hump day is upon us once again in many ways. No, very excited to be here. Happy for us all. The chat house is looking good. We got Fading Armageddon in the house, Campsite Cook, Sensei, Rico.
The Action Family Club card members.
Campsite's wife.
Yeah. Thank you.
How you doing today, Pangy? Uncle Penguin?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for having me. Thank you for allowing me to support you in your ventures, and happy tidings to you all.
Good tidings we bring to you and your friends, and that's what we do here in an action-packed sort of way. Let's just jump right into it so we can get to our guest assist who's waiting in the waiting ring. But there is a few things at the top of the story of this top of the show we need to discuss, and one of those is it's time for Nashville in Upland. And my God, I goofed on this one, and I've been participating. I've been treasure hunting every day since I was on the UPX podcast last week. I'm actually going to be on the UPX podcast tomorrow night, once again filling in for the great Thank Me Later. It'll be me and Too Stupid to Win hosting the show like Mad Beast. But today, November 3rd at 8 a.m. prime time, they began the release of Nashville in vanilla mode. The release of Nashville started by opening up one neighborhood as a stress test to ensure optimal performance pending a successful test. Okay, you know what's going on here. Did it work, everybody? Anybody participate in Nashville? I forgot to throw myself on a train or a plane. So I don't know what happened. I'm a little bummed, but if it's in the, maybe it's fine. Maybe it's fine that I didn't show up right away. But if anybody did, let's hear your stories. Oh, whoa. We sold a little property in Brooklyn to the Ravioli King. No, that's the Ravi XX Oli. Yeah, Ravi Triple X Oli. Thank you for purchasing 655 Warwick Street, Brooklyn.
Ravi Triple X. Speaking of Penthouse, let's go.
Yeah, that's cool. So, yeah, I need to get on a plane or a train or something, send myself over to Nashville.
Where are you currently? San Fran?
I'm in San Fran because I've been doing treasure hunting because I learned on the UPX podcast that you can now earn Spark in the treasure hunting. And
really?
Spark is very, very valuable. And so I figure you earn a little Spark every week. You might as well go for it and increase my UPX count. So I've been back in it. I just missed the news, though. I haven't been at the Discord lately over there. I need to check in more, but that's way down every day. I try to keep the LeftHousr Discord up at the top of my thing, but by the end of the day, it's like somewhere lost in the shuff. But yeah, so that's kind of the big news. That's a big deal. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 or so, 10 cities in Upland. Is that where we're at? Are we at 10 cities?
Double digits.
Is that crazy? Are we there? Seems like it. We got San Fran, Oakland, Bakersfield, 2 more in San Francisco that are in California that I can't think of their names. Chicago, Cleveland, Nashville just opened up. We're up to 8 there. The New York, there's the other one up New York. The what was it? The upstate, the Albany or something like that. They opened up, or Brunswick. I don't remember. I haven't been to that one yet. It's getting the world is getting big, turning pretty big. Staten Island, Bakersfield, Chicago, Cleveland, Santa Clara, Rutherford. That's the one I was thinking of. I missed Kansas City, New Orleans, Manhattan, Fresno, Brooklyn, Oakland, San Fran, Staten
They're
Island.
way into the doubles.
Yeah, there's a lot of cities now. There's a lot of cities. The players have come in droves. So yeah, a lot going on in the Upland space there. Congratulations to you new Nashvillians for getting your city on the board. If anybody's from Nashville, shout out to you. All righty then. Action Family Club card. Look at that, going nuts. We've had our 25% sell-off of the club card. We're going to release the other 75% here soon. We've been crunching numbers here for you family members, and some rewards I think shall be coming kind of soon here. Auditions for episode 2 will probably come later in the week. And for today's giveaway, the Action Family Club card members, start talking amongst yourself, start throwing out. I'm gonna go into the giveaway wallet, and I'll purchase something that you guys decide on today. Some sort of something that's out there on the NFT market that you guys want to win. We'll purchase it live. We'll throw it into the pond. That's how we're gonna pick our prizes for today. Anyway, I've got a bunch of stuff, but I think we should bring in our guest, and then we'll get into some stuffs later, and we can come back to the Whelps later in the hour too. How about that?
Totally.
Right, I don't want to keep our fella waiting too much longer. All right, here we go. Let's bring him on in here. Mr. Conwell's Club. All right, we got hello.
What's going on, mate? How are you?
Ah, good. So is this Conwell? So how do I
That's
refer
right.
to you?
My name's actually Sean, but I
Okay.
just call it I call it the Conwellsclub Club because I thought it was a bit fun, you know?
All right,
Yeah.
cool. So it's okay to call you Sean then?
Yeah, you can call me whatever you want. It's up to you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna turn it over to my brother here because he's the one that discovered you and brought you to our attention here. So, Emmett, why don't you?
Yeah, I came across your page, I believe, in the Pumpametti circle somehow, and was definitely caught. You know, it caught my eye for sure, and then I started looking a little deeper, and I started falling in love with some of the pieces, and some really interesting work. And then we started chatting. I reached out to you, and you kind of let me know that you have a few projects going that you're involved in, and then a week later, we find out that you're bringing Penthouse into the space and some other projects, I believe, behind the scenes right now, maybe. So yeah, we'd love to just hear a little bit of your story, and yeah, you can get into it wherever you feel. You know, you can take us into where you found crypto or the NFT space. Yeah, just how you came into the space.
All right, sounds good. Thank you very much. So pretty much, me and Pumpametti actually became pretty good friends. So that's probably how you saw me through that. But
Okay.
we'll go back to how it started. But so basically, I've been a photographer for a few years now, and I mostly just used to photograph like women and brand, like in clothing stuff for brands and all the rest of it. And that's kind of how like my first connection with Penthouse came about, is because they would feature some of my work sometimes, and then they would like put me in the magazine here and there and things like that. And then as things developed, I would shoot moved more to like naked women mostly, and then that's how I met my partner as well, who's featured in a lot of my NFTs. So like one of the girls who, I guess the one that you see the most is actually my partner.
Yeah.
And then
Awesome.
yeah, and then fast forward to like the pandemic shit that happened. So obviously we couldn't really shoot anything anymore. So like I do that part-time as well. So obviously I work full-time as well, but I do the photography stuff part-time. And then obviously that kind of shut down being able to shoot. So then I just started mucking around, because like artists like Slime Sunday and things like that, they've always been like high on my radar. And then how it actually started really is that me and Slime Sunday were going to have a cover collab for Penthouse, right? So Penthouse wanted to use one of my images that I shot, and then Slime Sunday was actually going to edit it, like do a mix on it, and it was going to be a collab cover. And this was just as NFTs were getting really big. And then Slime Sunday actually launched his own collection, and then he must have just said, look, I don't have time to do this, guys, I'm sorry, or whatever. And then Slime Sunday blew up, and like NFTs, and then I was not heartbroken, but I was pretty cut, because I was like, oh, I almost had this mad cover, and I would have had a collab with like one of my like an artist that I really look up to. So I thought like this was a really good opportunity for me. And then I was kind of bummed about that for a few months, and then I just thought, why don't I just, like, I like his work, why don't I just start manipulating my own photos? So then I started manipulating my own photos, and then I just went real deep into it for like a couple months. And then I started just posting things on Instagram, and people really started to like it. And then I just thought, like, why don't I just transfer the stuff that I'm posting on Instagram to the blockchain and just see what happens?
Yeah.
And then pretty much as soon as I did, the first collection sold out in like a couple of days. And then I had people like approaching me saying, I love this. This is like, it's refreshing and new, and it's like some Sunday's work, but it's not. And then that kind of just put me right down the rabbit hole. And then I had then I started working on my second collection, and then basically I was just kept building I built my Twitter from scratch, basically, because I never used it. I only ever used Instagram. And then I just kept making connections and friends, and it just snowballs crazily. Like you just keep meeting artists and meeting people that love your work, and meeting developers and meeting this and meeting that. And then as I was developing my second collection, Penthouse reached out to me just to do a couple of covers for them. They wanted, because I've had a good relationship with them. Like the head of marketing there, she's become a really good friend. And so she's like, oh, just approached me for a couple of covers. So I designed a few for them. And then this is all over the space of maybe 6 months or 7 months or something. And then a couple of weeks later, she's like, oh, we're actually going to turn our most recent cover with Ask Andy, who's an illustrator for like a cartoon illustrator, like a more erotic cartoon illustrator from Russia. So he actually has a cover which is about to launch in the next week or two, and they were going to turn that into an NFT. And they made a deal with like Rarible, and like the companies were discussing about how they were going to launch it and all the rest of it. And then they asked me if I was interested in doing mine. And then because I was already kind of, I guess, ingrained in the space, and I understood about the community and about the ways you need to approach these things, I pitched them the idea of like, rather than let's just sell one cover, why don't we turn this into a proper project and build it around the community from the base up and from artists. And then it's not going to be approached from a brand. It's not going to be approached from a commercial aspect. It's going to be run by artists like myself. And whoever the cover artist is at the time will have the say in how their work will go. And then they basically, I think they had a couple more meetings with Rarible. Then I had a meeting with the head of Rarible. And then I think they must have said something to Penthouse saying that like, oh, I really know what I'm talking about. And I think that they were impressed by my idea to pitch Penthouse as a brand in the space. But then Penthouse actually they bring me on as a consultant now. So now I essentially work for them as well as an artist and as a NFT consultant, or however you want to put it. And then
crazy.
Yeah. So basically now I'm I'm doing my own project myself with my own art, and then it's weird. Like as soon as everything just started falling into place, like Maker's Place reached out to me and they wanted me to launch on there. Then Known Origin wanted me to launch my work on there. It's kind of like as soon as if your work's good, and as soon as you just get the right eyes on you, it just snowballs out of nowhere. And then now I'm doing a couple of collections. I'm still going to do my OpenSea stuff as the more fun collage sort of things. And then I'm going to do some more, I guess, niche things for Maker's Place and for Known Origins and stuff. But at the same time, I'm also managing the entire Penthouse thing now. So I'm starting to build their social medias, build their Discord, build their Twitter, because they were more of like a mainstream brand, and they didn't really understand the space yet, but I'm really teaching them the way, I guess, it has to be here, and the way how you have to build your community first and provide lots of value. So now I'm hoping that this Penthouse thing is going to be like one of the greatest things for artists in the space so far, because I feel like it's not a selfish space, but it's kind of like a lot of artists kind of are just looking out for themselves sort of here. And the same as even the brands, like the bigger brands that come in, they're just more or less trying to make as much money as possible. Where the way that I've approached it and the way I've told them that it has to be is that we have to provide value and build the community before we like, and then the success will come later.
Yeah.
So how I've structured it now is basically it's going to be built around artists, bringing up artists which don't actually have a platform yet. So holding a Penthouse NFT will essentially be your club pass, right? And if you have one of these NFTs, they're always going to be affordable as well. If you have one of these NFTs, you as an artist, you can submit your work to us to be featured in the magazine, to have an interview, to be put on a cover. And also we're going to recycle these artists. So it's kind of like a full circle story for me, as Penthouse kind of gave me my first shot a few years ago. And now I'm going to be able to give so many artists their first shot. And at the same time, Penthouse has this massive network of artists, like the most famous artists in the real world. Even over the last couple of days, I've spoken to artists that would have never even connected with me before, and they're some of my most favorite artists of all time, like digital artists and sculptures and painters and stuff. And now I'm working with them firsthand to bring them on board, because we want to offer the opportunity for our NFT holders to have access to the greatest artists in the world, which don't know about NFTs yet, or weren't interested because they're already super successful in other places, or they do sell NFTs, but they're going to do exclusive drops for us, as well as the unknown guys. So I've already lined up like 5 unknown artists, which I think are phenomenal, to launch feature guests for us. And all the guest artists that we have in between the covers will get 100% of the profits. Penthouse takes nothing from it. Penthouse just simply wants to bring artists up like they always have. Yeah, so that's where I'm at with that. And I've got another couple things down the line as well. So I think at the start of next year, me and another artist, Luca the Astronaut, we're probably going to launch a bigger project in line with a couple of other bigger Twitter people in the Twitter space and NFTs and stuff. So like we've made some pretty good friends so far. And then we're going to work on the art, because he's probably got some of the best art in the entire space. So we'll work on his art together, and then we'll build a small collection, because we don't want it to be the same as all the rest of the 10K stuff, like an animal thing or whatever. We're going to try and get out the box and really make it crazy. So that's a bit later on in the year anyway. But for now, I'm really just trying to focus on building this Penthouse stuff and just getting everything right. You know what I mean?
Oh, so there's not going to be like a 10,000 generative boob collection then? That's not going to happen?
No. So basically, the way it'll be structured is there'll be 4 covers a year. They're going to be basically the pillars for the brand, right? So, and they're always from different artists. So we just got this amazing painter from New York who I didn't even know she existed, but she's super famous in the real art world. So we've just brung her on. We're just waiting for the 100% confirmation, but she'll be a cover, for example. And that's going to bring so many of these different art worlds into the blockchain that just think this is silly. But if they have a reputable real artist, which is famous in like those more fine art circles, that's just doing art and NFTs, it's really going to merge everything together. But anyway, so the first drop will be Ask Andy, and that'll be like a smaller collection, more of like a one-on-ones type of thing, just to like introduce us in and just get people, I guess, used to what we're going to do. And then the second So that will be within the next week or two. And then the second cover is actually my cover. And I've done a small, first of all, it was going to be more of a one-of-one thing, but then after speaking to a few people, it's not really going to develop the community. So what I did, I've created a small generated art from that cover, which is only going to be about 3,000 pieces. And the only reason that we're going with that route is because we need to build a base. We need people to have access and have a token and be able to get, do you know what I mean? So if we can have a community of about 3,000 strong at the start, then we can start bringing on these featured artists. Do you know what I mean? And then we can start recycling artists as well. So basically, the roadmap just has one artist who's actually really famous as well in the Instagram world, who just needs to confirm that she's going to jump on for the first guest. As soon as that is, we can release the roadmap, and then once we do the small generated drop is going to be actually on a new feature from Rarible. So Rarible's developed this new software to create, I guess, these projects, these 10K projects, I guess. And so we've had a deal with Rarible for the first two. And then after that, we'll see where we're at and which marketplace we're going to go on from then. But essentially, it'll be up to the artist at the end of the day. So we bring on a cover artist, wherever they want to launch, that's where we're going to go, because it's up to them. Do you know what I mean? We're just helping them along the way, I guess. But so I'm hoping that small generated drop, it'll be cheap as well. It'll be a cheap mint. I'm going to try and stealth drop it. So it's going to be to the community first. And then the cover actually features several communities already. But like there's a Bored Ape on there. There's a couple of other NFTs on that cover as well. So I'm going to do our own community first. And then I'm just going to release it kind of slowly. Like, so if you're in the know, you're in the know. So then gas doesn't go stupid.
Yeah.
And then I've already spoken to Bored Apes, and I've spoken to a couple of the other communities that are on there. And then I'll say, look, guys, if you guys are interested, here's the link. If you want to jump in, you can jump in now. Then I'll move on to the next one, then the next one, until it's sold out. And then that will give us our first, I guess, batch of club holders. And then they'll automatically have the perks straight away. So we'll have guest features almost instantly to release like exclusive artworks for us. And we're going to go on and so forth. So, but there will be rares as well. So long down the road, depending on how successful it is, there'll be extremely, extremely good perks for the people that hold the rares. We're not going to let too much go yet, because we like to under promise and over deliver. But from the meetings that I've been in, if things go well, the brand will spare no cost. Basically, they'll want to go in full, and they want to make sure that it's a real monster in the space.
Wow,
That's really cool.
yeah.
Sorry if I'm talking too fast. I just have so much
No, we
information.
love it.
I love your whole thing towards artists. The company I work for, Master Brews, when we launched our first NFT collection, we commissioned 90 artists from 60 different countries. So that's really cool. I love to see anybody who's just lifting artists up in any medium,
That's right. That's the plan. And they believe it in 100%, because I don't know if you guys actually, if you join the Discord, we have some articles in there on the actual history of Penthouse. So the owner of the person who started Penthouse was one of the biggest art collectors in America. He was an art lover. He had muses. He took photos. He was massive on art. He actually started Penthouse as an art magazine, but it didn't do very well because I guess at the time it just wasn't there. So then he started putting the nude girls in and stuff like that, and then it became one of the biggest magazines for like 20 years or whatever, right? But the thesis behind us now, especially at Penthouse Australia, is we're bringing it back to that. So you guys probably haven't seen one of our magazines in a while, but they don't look the same as the American ones. So there will be a transition where we can get the American ones to be the same as ours, but the Australian ones are just art. There is nude photography in there, but it's from actual famous artists, famous photographers. The best photographers in the world put their work in out. So basically, when you scroll through Instagram and you see a beautiful photo, like an artistic photo of a naked woman, but it's just censored. It's just without the censorship. That's all it is. Like the most famous and my favorite photographers that are on the planet are in the magazines, and same as art as well. So the covers are always an artwork. They're never a naked woman. They're never anything like that. I'll provide you guys with some images from it anyway, on Twitter or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's always art, always, and they're always super famous artists that have just done a nice artwork for it. They are in the same niche of like a beautiful woman or something cool, or do you know what I mean? But it's always it's never really like, it's not really a nude mag anymore. You look through it, it's like more of a lifestyle, political, and art mag. That's the direction for it, and that's the direction that we want to take with the NFTs as well.
It sounds like what you're aiming for, what you're doing, and I believe that the way that the world is sitting, it sounds like you're going back to the original version or idea of what Penthouse was supposed to be. You know, going back to making it more directly like this art magazine, and I think like the collaboration. I'm bringing in, you know, artists that are from outside of the space, like the best, the top of the line, is only going to help grow the space. And it just seems like everything you're talking about seems like you know, you've thrown the dart and landed in the bullseye with the timing of everything. And what a great project to bring artists together. And I'm excited for this. This is cool. So when is the first launch then?
So we're ready to go now, but I kind of wanted to just try and build some sort of social media presence first, because they've got the Instagram account and they've got the American Instagram account, but they didn't really have much of a Twitter presence yet. So I really wanted to try and build the Twitter up just even a little bit. And then, but I think within the next week or two, then we'll be launching the Ask Andy stuff. But yeah, I think it was important to build up the, sorry, I just need to have a drink quickly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just build the Discord, build the Twitter, just try and get some people involved. Like, the response has been phenomenal. I've had so many artists reach out and be like, I can't believe you guys are doing this. You're actually putting artists first. I want to be a part of this. What can I do? Like, can I get a feature? And every single one of them, we'll have a because the digital and the paper magazine, they vary a little bit. In the digital one, we have a lot more, because the paper one's obviously planned months out. So the digital one, we have a lot more leeway to change. So what we'll end up doing as well is having full NFT sections. We already have artist features, but we'll just be putting artist features in there. We'll have information on NFTs, like glossaries, like everything. We just really want to make, especially the digital, a part of the blockchain and a part of NFTs and a part of art, and just have it as in like a proper, I guess, community for artists to come together, be discovered, and to also for collectors to buy some of the best artwork that's available. That's really the dream. And it's just strange how it's all kind of fell into place for me. And I feel really proud to be a part of it. And I'm really hoping that we can pull it all together. I believe we can if we just work hard. And I think that the environment will really accept it. And it'll be kind of refreshing, because I feel like, as a collector myself, I feel like there's not really this at anywhere, you know what I mean? Like, there is these cool communities like Bored Apes and stuff like that, but they're gated. Do you know what I mean? Like, the average person can't buy a Bored Ape. The average person can't buy a cool cat. They can't. This is gonna be for everybody. We're not gonna jack prices up to bloody 1 ETH, 10 ETH, and all this stuff like that.
And also too, like, just to interrupt real quick, I know you just said this is for everybody, and I jumped into a thing you had on Twitter, like right at the very end, and there was a gal that was chiming in, and she was like, "What about, you know, naked men, or what about, you know, projects and this?" And we have somebody right now in the chat that's kind of asking the same, or saying the same. It's more cheese wax. She's saying, just a shame it's only naked women. You would think it would be more equal to show both men and women. And I know that's the plan. That's what you were saying in the thing. It's open to all art.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what your medium is. It doesn't matter. Like, it's supposed to be a place for freedom of expression and creativity. So no matter what your beliefs, your politics, your gender, your whatever you want to call it, whatever kind of art you have, if it's good, there's a place for it here. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And if it's not good, we're going to help you make it better. You know what I mean? Imagine once we've built the community up, and then we have these, we'll have gated threads for NFTs holders only, which to submit their work. And then we'll have open threads for everybody to submit their work. And then people that we can see are getting better. Do you know what I mean? We can hold classes. We can have like editing live classes or Q&As, or, you know what I mean? We can have Q&As with the models, with the artists, with the photographers, and they can explain how they do something. And then people can learn. People can get better. Do you know what I mean? It's not just for the people who are already established either. that's going to be a big thing as well. Do you know what I mean? Is like, there'll be no censorship at all in any way. So that it's gonna, if your art is good, then there's a place for it here. It doesn't have to be women at all. Just because the magazine is a woman's magazine, like with naked women in it, doesn't mean anything. If you got a beautiful photo of a naked man, which is very like abstract and like artistic, then 100%. There's no, yeah.
And are you guys looking like across the board at mixed medium? Are you looking for video, music, or is it just kind of more in a visual sense, like a static visual? Or
no, well, I guess it'll just be, obviously there's going to be it'll be difficult to put a music on the cover, like a music piece on the cover or something like that. Right. But as a featured artist, 100%. That would be the perfect, like, I guess, transition to open up more niches as well. So if we have like a producer who's creating amazing work and they have a good story, then we do a guest feature on them, and then they can release their NFTs to the community. There'll be no niche left out, really. It's just a place for creators and for collectors to just come together and hopefully connect like never before, especially personally. So if we have, for example, when I was in a meeting yesterday with them and we're talking about some of the really famous photographers that have already contacted us to come on board with us. So what we'll do is we'll have that photographer, which you couldn't just message these people. They're not going to answer you, but like to the general public. But if we have them come on to spaces or to like the Discord chats or whatever, and we bring on all the models that are featured in that magazine as well, and everybody can have a chat together and have a proper connection with people. You know, I mean, that's what I really want to try and push as well, is it's bringing like the artist and collector together properly on a personal level. Because if you buy somebody's piece, like if you buy somebody's artwork, if you know something about them, if you've had a conversation with them, it means more to you than if you have just bought a JPEG from some dude who never replies to DMs. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I wanted to develop that nice personal relationship, people, and then also transition over to like workshops and things like that. Do you know what I mean? So people can learn and people can like grow together. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Grow the space, yeah.
So with your, with all of this in front of you, are you able to still enjoy the space? NFTs, are there other projects that you're super excited about? Are you more, do you feel like you're more integrated into it and you're getting to see more because of the position that you're in with this project?
Yeah, I do. I think because artists really want to like connect with me properly, and obviously it's just because of the name, but like it's nice to meet and talk to people about their work, and it's nice to talk to like developers and really get into the more deeper end of these things, especially like when developing bigger projects, like being able to use that new wearable software before anybody else and things like that. Like it's a really good learning experience, and it's making me like it's cementing my feet in the space much deeper. You know, like I would definitely go here full time, but I would have to weigh up the risk to reward on how much, like if I could actually afford to do it full time. But for now, like it's fine doing it outside of my work hours. Even though when I'm at work, which I'm at work now, I'm constantly on social media and things like that. But I feel like the position this has given me is going to be a phenomenal learning experience, even if I'm only with Penthouse for a few months. But I feel like what I'm going to learn now in these next few months is going to really set me up as a for my own personal art in the future, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it gives you
feel doing like doing this show every day, it kind of does the same. Like the way I feel like I'm more integrated. I feel like I'm getting better as an artist by talking to people about this, about art every day. It makes me feel like I'm part of it. So more integrated.
That's exactly right. Yeah. That's exactly right. Well, I feel like especially as an artist, so everything that you consume, that becomes part of your art. So a lot of people think that like there's a good book, it's called like Steal Like an Artist, which explains that like every idea you have for art, every idea that you have for anything, it comes from somewhere else. You think you made it, but you didn't. you think that you created it and it's your idea, but everything is plagiarized in one way or another from somewhere else. You got the idea from somebody else's work. And that's exactly what this is, that we're just consuming all these different ideas and these opinions, and that's going to relay and that's going to come into our own work as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah. That's very true.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's very important, is to
No,
consume,
definitely.
especially.
That's one of the most inspiring parts about being here right now in this space is seeing what the people to the left and right of you are building and working on and bringing into the space. And then it's like you take that, and then it's time for you to go and like work on your art and your pieces that you want to bring into the space. And like you said, you bring that all with you into it, you know. Very inspiring, very inspiring time.
No, that's right. So like, even if you don't agree with it, if you can take on board everything that you see and learn, and I feel like that's really going to impact your own art in a major way. Like, if you reject ideas and different artworks and think that this is crap or whatever like that, it's really going to hinder your progress as an artist, I think. And that's how this is really, I think, going to push me forward as well, is that I'm consuming all this art so quickly and all these different artists and all the way they want to launch their stuff and their opinions about marketplaces and why they like this and why they don't like that. It's going to help me really, I guess, ingrain myself and my own personal work in the future. So I'm hoping that this is going to be really the start to like a long career here.
Yeah, I believe it is. I think you're doing good work for sure.
And so the penthouse is that's on the Ethereum blockchain.
Yeah. So basically, for now, we've had a couple of meetings with Rarible, and the guy's like Steve is like the owner there. I think he's a really good guy, and we've got the first 2 drops will be on the Rarible, so it'll be Ethereum. But then after that, we'll try and see where the community's at. I'll put it to the community and I'll ask everybody, like, were you guys happy with this? Was there dramas? Do you guys, you don't like it? And then we'll just have to go from there and see what's going to be the best option for us, I guess. Because I'd like the brand to just do their own smart contracts, and then I guess we can launch on whoever. But it would just depend on what the community wants and what's going to be the most beneficial option for everybody. Because, like, for example, like if we go on Polygon right now, I know they have their own dramas, and like Solana's, it's good, but there's also dramas with that as well. It's like, it'll just really, we'll have to take it at the time and just make the best decision. And at the same time as well, every cover, if we bring on an artist and then she has a deal or he has a deal with a certain marketplace already, we're obviously going to have to go with that, because the artist at the end of the day, even though Penthouse is backing them, we want them to have the most creative freedom behind their work. We don't want to tell them what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And there
Yeah,
seems
but
to
at
be...
first,
Go ahead.
sorry, keep going.
No, go ahead, Sean.
I was like, but at first it will obviously be Ethereum. So the first 2 will be definitely on Ethereum.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Seems like, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of like mainstream products and companies that just like today that I heard, like Nike is coming into the space, you know, Burger King and McDonald's have their NFTs right now. And now Penthouse is arriving. A totally different category than the ones that I just said. I don't mean to put them all in, but it's just names that we've known for decades, you know, like finally arriving and showing up in at this time. Are you expecting like a mass explosion? Like are we about to see a whole bunch of more people come into the space, or do you think we are still years away from that?
No, well, a good friend of mine named Ben, he's also a moderator for the Penthouse brand. He was at NFT NYC, and he was saying that Shopify is about to jump in. So I really think that, yeah, it's going to be huge. So I think Shopify is launching, you can buy NFTs directly through Shopify or something along those lines. And then it's going to get massive. But the problem with the fact that it's going to get massive is a lot of people are going to spend money on things that aren't going to last. So that's what my biggest concern is. And that's what I've tried to ingrain in Penthouse's mind, is that we have to stay valuable and to the community the entire time. We can't just forget about even if we're successful throughout the next year, we have to relay it back to that first drop of Ask Andy. And how are the people that hold those NFTs still going to benefit from us in the future? That's very important to me, because myself included, I've bought $5,000-$6,000 NFTs from famous artists, and they just move on. And those first collections just forgotten about. You know what I mean? Like especially the more one-of-one artists, but they're not one-of-one, but like the famous digital artists and DJs and things like that. They'll release a collection, and then another one, and then another one, and then another one, and then another one. But what are you doing about the people that hold the first ones? So what kind of perks and what kind of utility and what kind of value does holding that original NFT even do, especially when you've released like 100 of the same one? It was my own fault for being a bit of a noob and buying in at the stuff, but like that experience is gonna really help me. Yeah, that experience is gonna really help me make sure that if you own an Ask Andy NFT, especially a rare, down the line you're gonna get just as much perks as the guys who just bought the newest one.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's just making sure all NFT holders and all of our assets, that, because essentially it's an investment for a lot of people. Everybody who owns this asset is always going to be able to have a confidence behind it and conviction behind it. That's another thing as well. That's what's going to keep people dumping it. Because if you have conviction behind what you've purchased and you believe in what we're doing, then that's going to make the community that much stronger.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I had so many things that I've now blanked on, but yeah. So as far as use cases go, are you daydreaming about different use cases, or do you have some crazy ideas for how to integrate that into the project?
Yeah. So I guess at the very base of it, it'll be, obviously, if you own the NFT, you have exclusive access to all these artists and our drops constantly throughout the year. And then things like if you own a rare, say theoretically Penthouse becomes very successful, and then next year we have our own NFT NYC event and stuff like that. Like you own a rare, we fly you out, just all things like that. You down the road, if we have a competition or something like that, and if the winner, we can fly them to Sydney because we're obviously based in Sydney. Like, I feel like it'll just be relative to the success of the project. So if the project's extremely successful, then the benefits, they're going to be like, it's going to be as much as you can imagine, really. It's just too hard to gauge it because we're so new here and we don't know how the community is going to accept us. But at the same time, I always like to under promise and over deliver. So that's the plan, really, is that we'll promise you the things that we can 100% guarantee, and then after that, everything else will be a surprise.
Yeah.
So it'll so that, I think that's the best way to be, because a lot of these projects, they promise the world and they don't like games and all this stuff, and I feel like the average person doesn't realize how much it actually takes to build a game.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So I feel like there's a lot of smoke and mirrors here, and then that's exactly what I don't want to provide, especially when a project's done barely any volume. How are they going to build a game? You know what I mean? Like, a game costs a lot of money to make. So people don't put these two and two together. I think there's a lot of FOMO that happens, and I want it to be a project which is sold on as little FOMO as possible. And that way people are making conscious, proper decisions about what they're doing.
Yes.
And then we can deliver real, like, achievable things. Like, we already have the artist connections. We already have all that. We can already bring artists up from the bottom. They're things that we can 100% do without a doubt. And then as things progress, we can reevaluate and be like, look, we're doing really good here. What are we going to do to give back? Like, let's do a crazy giveaway. You know what I mean? But that's really going to be, especially why I'm involved. That's exactly the way I'm going to push it.
Gotcha. Very cool. There's a collection that launched either yesterday, today. It's just coming out now, called the Lonely Hearts Club, and it's a dating club, an NFT dating club. And you know, it was funny because we talked about it on the show yesterday a little bit, and then after the show, like, me and my lady just kept making jokes about it like the whole time. It was like, who's gonna be it's gonna be all dudes in that club, you know, like do you feel like this project, the dating NFT thing is do you think that they're just ahead of their time, or do you think project or things like this are going to be popping up more and more?
I think the only way this will catch on is if Tinder or someone does it, and they offer like a thing like, oh, you get a super Tinder or whatever if you buy an NFT or something like that. I feel like they've overreached a little bit. I don't know
because
how
it's
many
a
people
10,000 collection. I mean, that's a small pool to choose from, you know, like 10,000 dudes to choose from.
That's right, and this is also a very male-dominated space so
That's
far.
what I'm saying.
Which
Yeah.
is, well, we're going to try and hope and change that as well. So, like our first guest artists are all going to be female as well, to try and bring up
Awesome.
some nice female artists. And we're also going to work with there's another woman that's in the NFT space named Lauren. I think her handles like NFT Lauren. She's really into bringing women up, so we'll probably work with her as well to try and make sure we can try and champion some of these artists. Just in it, like it just is what it is. There's a lot of males trade, a lot of males are into crypto, so essentially the NFT space is kind of dominated by that so far. But I think as more mainstream comes and it's easier accessible, as in like there's more apps. Like OpenSea is obviously the only real easy user interface, but as that gets better and there's heaps more options, I feel like that's really going to expand and a lot more women are going to come in.
Absolutely. We have a handful of women in our community here. There's a few of them in the audience now. It's pretty awesome, and the most of them are artists too. So
some of them are more than a handful.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's exciting to see more and more ladies coming into the space for sure. And yeah, I like it all. I like the kids making the art. I like the big corporations coming in. I'm just saying, like, let's bring them all in. Let's go. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I like your perspective. I like what you're trying to build and what your vision is with Penthouse. And I hope nothing but success and ease for you on your journey there.
No, I really appreciate it. I think it's going to catch on, especially once we start putting our money where our mouth is, and it's not just talk, and we actually recycling these artists and bringing them up and bringing in the good, like the famous artists and stuff like that, and people realize that we're not just talking shit. We're actually putting our, like, you know what I mean, we're walking the walk. Then I feel like things are going to really catch on. So that's we have like some like old covers as well from famous artists, which we'll do surprise drops with as well, which are already pretty ingrained in the NFT space. So a couple of our older covers are already famous NFT artists, which we'll bring in as well to try and bring it up. But I feel like it's just gonna, if it's a slow build up is always better than a parabolic leg. Do you know what I mean? Because the faster it goes up, the faster it comes down, exactly like the market. So if we can build a strong convicted base from the start slowly, then it's gonna be a lot better than trying to drop a 10K project and selling out, and then a week later everybody's dumping it.
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, we would love it if you would come back, you know, and give us an update, a report when when things are further along. You know, whether it be a couple weeks, a month, whatever. We'd love to have another chat with you in the future.
Yeah, let's maybe we'll do it in like a month's time once
Okay.
the Ask Andy stuff is dropped, and then we'll lock it in. And then, I'd love to come back.
Perfect. All right. Well, we'll let you get back to your day there. But thanks for taking your time and coming in and sharing your project with us. It's super cool.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks so much, Sean. Good to meet you.
Thanks,
Beautiful.
guys. Take it easy.
See you on the other side.
See ya.
All right. Super cool, man. That's excellent. That's an
Amazing.
excellent perspective and excellent project. Getting sexy with it. We're sitting by the fireplace.
And I was lucky to have him.
You are.
Yeah. I like you looking like sitting above us there on the mantle.
Is this because I'm Canadian? I don't get to join your American Thanksgiving?
I
You're
guess
welcome.
this is a Thanksgiving set, I would say. I would just say it was fall, you know. I mean, you guys have fall up there, don't you?
Where I am, it goes right from summer to winter, but point taken.
Okay. Well, I saw there earlier in the chat.
As long as I use myself.
I gotta say real quick, I saw earlier in the chat that Uncle Vis had opened up the left token channel there for the
Giveaway.
Action Family Club card holders. Since we hit the 25% sell off, we are giving away 20 to 20 holders, 250 left tokens each, and we're doing that 5 a day. So during the show, it gets unlocked once 5 filled up, and then we'll do it again tomorrow. So I'm sorry, I was gonna say that earlier in the show, but then we
You
got
trying
into
to put your hand
too
in the
excited.
fire, Penguin?
I want Emmett, hold my hand.
Penguin's trying to put his hand in the fire.
Hold my hand, Emmett.
Where am I?
It gets cut off.
Oh,
Oh,
well.
Bummer. So I'm assuming by now probably locked off. If you won yesterday, if you got yourself on the list yesterday, you can't enter it tomorrow. If you're a winner, you've won it.
You've won for the week, or what is it?
What?
Is that like a week, or for the week, or for the day? You get a day off?
Day
How long
off.
until you can enter again? Or you can't?
No. I mean, it's just because at our 25% sell off on our roadmap there, we said we were going to give away 250 left tokens to 20 different holders. So this is the method and the way that we're giving them out. You got to come on to the show. We're going to open up the channel that's the left token giveaway for the Action Family Club card holders only, obviously. And so that opens up, you fill in your name there, and then you'll get a left token drop later in the day. So we've done 2 days now, so we've got 2 more days, and we'll reach our 20. All right, okay, open the token drop channel now. Oh, he's asking now. Yeah, go ahead. I thought I read that you opened it already. Yeah, go ahead and open it.
He said kept it open 20 minutes. If an AF club card or check-in, but haven't opened yet the token channel. Okay. So it's open the token channel now.
Okay.
Yeah, so the check-in channel to drop your wallet for the grub fish, that was open 20 minutes. Now he's opening the token drop channel.
Oh, okay. That was the for the prizes, the NFT prize. Okay. Sorry about that. I read it wrong.
I speak fluent as numerous. It's all right.
Perfect. Perfecto. All right. Let's talk a little Whelps.
Yeah. So
McKenna's there's all sorts of news going on right now.
Yeah, really 2 quick things. It's been a fantastic show. We don't need to go on and on forever about Whelps.
Sure.
Although we can. So Whelps pumpkins revealed themselves 2 days ago. So if you haven't had a chance to hello kitty. If you haven't had a chance to check out your pumpkin on OpenSea, if you're a Whelps holder, you would have received one. Check your hidden file, your hidden folder on OpenSea, and then it should have revealed itself 2 days ago. You may have to refresh your metadata, just like I had to today. Same. I finally got mine to show up. It is I closed it. It's a mummy. He's in a mummy costume, my Whelp is.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I got a ghost. I got one in the ghost. You got the mummy one, right? Or do you like to consider him TP'd?
TP'd, yeah.
The
TP'd Mamura.
Yeah. I really wanted to get the old woman. That would be.
Oh, yikes!
Kind of, yeah. This was their little. This came out. It was sort of like letting us know that the pumpkins were opening. I believe is.
Yeah. That's my man Gillies. Gillies is all about the mystery and the fun and the cryptic talk. Now Gillies is also working on some other stuff. We got to get him on here one day. He's in Australia.
Yeah.
But I think so.
Let's get him on here.
No?
Let's get him on here because look at this last post before the pumpkin smashing one.
Yeah.
And you're like, we have seen you snooping around the path to the citadels. You think you are as smart as the ancient elder titles, but you forget the Iron Lung is the most cunning whelp of them all. Not much is known about the Iron Lung, but it will surely not be beaten. They like to throw a spanner in the works, making you think even harder. Just because you can read a map doesn't mean you can see it all. And I'm like, all right.
And don't call me Shirley.
I'm like, what am I supposed to do with that?
Well, I'll tell you.
Okay.
We invite Gillies on, and we just interrogate him until he raves. But he is also working on great stuff for Whelps. We're working on some lore.
Alexa, I thought I was talking to her.
Oh, we're working on some lore. He's working on some lore, and we're going to have some activities based on that lore. So cool. That is coming. Probably looking at doing another dragon-based Whelps trivia in the next couple weeks as well. That'll be a fun activity. Normally, there's some free NFTs that come with that. So Whelps is on the way to having a bright 2022.
Yes, 2022 is right around the corner. It's gonna be interesting, because I feel like, you know, we're in the beginning stage. Everybody's in the beginning. Everybody's like, we hear that phrase that Conwell said, what is it? Promise, deliver,
under
promise. Yep.
Under promise and over deliver.
I think we heard that every day this week. You know everybody's coming in like they've got ideas. You know, we're starting to hear games are hard to make a lot. People are starting to point out.
I spent 10 years working for Apple, and we were instructed every day, hey, let's make sure we under promise and over deliver.
That was one of the things, huh? Amazing. Yes. So I like to, here at Left House, we like to do the opposite.
Over promise and under deliver?
Under deliver.
That was one of my wedding vows. The other thing I want to mention quickly about Heroes and Villains, if I may, is that we were nominated for an NFT award at nftawards.org for Best Avatar. I dropped the link in
oh yeah, see it. Let me grab
the Zoom chat, if you don't mind dropping it into the YouTube. If anyone is so inclined to vote for Heroes and Villains, that would be awesome. If you do, take a screenshot of your vote, because that will come in handy for a contest that I'm going to start shortly. And the irony, of course, being that we're nominated for Best Avatar, and for some reason, our image is the only image in the entire category not showing up next to our nomination. So that's thrown a small wrench in the works. We've reached out to the support team behind this venture, but no luck in a response so far.
Oh, no.
Well, what the hell? There's still time.
Still time. I don't know until when this vote goes. I have no idea, but it was nominated by one of our community members, and it's really nice when someone recognizes your work, even if you don't end up winning.
All right, so I have to create an account here and stuff, huh?
If you choose.
Yeah, I absolutely choose. Also, too, wait a minute. What the fuck's going on here? We better be up for an award. Or somebody better nominate us here. There's got to be like we win awards. Is there any? Let's see, Best Virtual World, Best Avatar, Most Innovative Art, Fashion, Utility, Newcomer Game, Collaboration, Game of the Year, Award, VR Award. Damn it. Project of the Year. What about like Best NFT News Show? Where's that?
Yeah.
Where do I submit for that? Somebody nominate us in one of these categories. And yeah, let's get on the board here. That's cool though. I'm gonna sign up and figure out.
We do daily awards around here.
Well, we win awards every day. You're right.
So we don't really need to come to the yearly annual events, because
no, but I still want to be. I want all the awards, man.
You're right.
You know, we're just gonna keep on winning all the awards, and we're just gonna keep rocking and rolling.
Yeah,
that was my
free world
Boogie Nights impersonation right there.
I want to see my name in lights.
Rock and roll. Should we look at some other crazy NFT projects that I've been stumbling into?
Yeah,
see some things. Let's just keep it going on the sexy vibes, right? since we've been doing that. Lonely Hearts Club dating app, right on into the big penthouse hour today, keeping it sexy. Meta girlfriends.
Meta girlfriends.
Yes, 10,000 meta girlfriends are coming to the metaverse. Each one is randomly generated on a chain when minted using cutting-edge blockchain technology. Randomly generated on chain using over 400 traits. Definitely. Blah, 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 blah. There's something weird though about these things.
Well, there's
Okay,
at least
so-
one thing weird. Yeah.
Yeah, meta girlfriends are fully clothed and visible from the waist up in public. Having a meta girlfriend in your wallet is your key to the members only area where you can gain access to view your full body and private NSFW cartoon content. I added a cartoon in there because I wanted to remind you guys that you might be whacking it to cartoons. They're cartoons.
I feel a little dirty just from having heard that.
You what? You're getting one?
Feel
You're in?
a little dirty just from having heard that.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, like, but like, there's something cool here. Just the idea of like, you can get this one NFT in one way, and then you can get it in another way later.
You can get it
In a
in
sexy
another way.
Shaken,
get
not
it.
stirred. So sexy.
Do you guys remember the first time you found a penthouse? Oh man.
Yeah, in the creek.
Yeah, in the woods where everybody
Yep.
used the same penthouse. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
In the
That's-
creek
Yep.
where my brother left it for me.
Right.
That's a good brother.
Always in the.
Biking
Yeah,
through.
metagirlfriends.com. Probably a scary project to get yourself involved in. I just shared the awards, the awards to nominate heroes and or McKenna's heroes and villains.
Perfect. Thank you.
There's the meta girlfriends. If you guys want to take a closer look at it, okay. Here's another one here. This is like a full metaverse dealio here. Move us over so.
Metaversilio.
Yeah,
Country?
bit.country.
Huh.
It's I don't think that many people are on it yet, are using it yet, but seems to. It's on Kusama actually.
Bless you.
Comes from the
Polka dot.
polka dot
Yeah.
world. The platform for user-created metaverses and games with opportunities to earn BitCountry, Pioneer Network, Crowd Loan, Near tokens, plus additional surprises. Contribute now. The mothership of user-generated metaverses. The Continuum, a spot on the Continuum, is the portal to your metaverse. Wow. I don't know
Oh,
what
wow,
any of
we.
this means. Yeah, build your own metaverse is essentially what they're offering here in BitCountry. Your own metaverse, your own kingdom,
Country is the place.
your map, your land blocks, economies, your reward tokens, dApps and games, our blockchain metaverse.network, Ethereum capability layer, powered by Substrate, cross-chain, low gas fee staking governance. Oh, look at this. They got a little trailer thing here. Let's
Watch it.
Let's check. Yeah, let's press play. Pressing play now. Uh-huh.
Get into the Genesis DC parcel.
It looks like XY.
It does.
Great music. Oh, look at this. Looks a little Minecrafty. You go into your block and then all of a sudden you're in your own little metaverse area, it looks like.
Yep.
Big party robot. Billboards.
Oh, that looks nice.
Uh-huh.
Hey, jumps.
It jumps
Bar.
it, and it builds things at the same time. And then there's a big screen. But I'm sure you can build whatever you want in your own metaverse, ECs. I bet you could build a metaverse inside a metaverse.
That's what this is.
That's what we're doing. That's what the whole world is.
Yeah.
Complete simulation.
Yeah, we're a simulation, so we're just building simulations
Yep.
and simulations.
That's right. Look at this. Running around in a simulation. Simulation in a simulation in a simulation. It never stops simulating. Uh-huh. This is almost over. I mean, you know. These people, you know, these technical people are awesome, but they just don't really know how to make a trailer.
He opened up the next parcel.
Hey.
Nighttime with a swirling, colorful storm.
Oh, they got another one. Like this one? This. Oh, wow. Oh, this music is, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
This is Tron.
We get it. It's beautiful. Not bad. So, Bit Country here. Here's another one. Public sale starts in 9 hours. Polymite. It's not on Polygon, no. It just sounds like that. I think this one is going to be like a chicken derby type thing, but with snails.
Ooh.
Snails with, you know.
Oh yeah, I've seen these guys.
Yeah. Yeah, Polymite is the name of these beautiful snails that decided to travel to the blockchain to prove that although they are the slowest creatures in the universe, they can also organize the most exotic race of all time. This is not just another collectible NFT. Times are coming when sports are not just for humans, and that is why each Polymite will participate in a series of unconventional races in which anyone can be the fucking winner. Heck yes. I want to race some snails with amps on their back, guitar amp backs.
Some bazooka backed.
Bazooka backed.
Starship backed.
Yeah, man. These things are nuts. And I like the idea that they can race, and I bet, like, you know, if you have the tank one, you could probably shoot somebody, shoot one of the other snails, and if you have the sails, I bet you go a little bit faster. That's just my guess. I don't know if just any of this what I'm saying is true. 0.07 is what these are going to go on sale for later today or tomorrow, if you will, in 9 hours. But I think this one could be hot. Could be a hottie.
Looks good.
Yeah,
It looks
but
good.
who knows? Who knows? I've been wrong before. I've been right before. Do your own research. And this is another one that I think is kind of interesting. I think it's on sale right now. There's only 1,000 of these things. They are brick to cogs. AI has been programmed to place each brick with a human touch, with variations in placement and brick type in every NFT. No two Kongs are the same. Each has a one-of-one brick pattern. I think they're kind of pretty looking. I don't know if they're all sold out. I mean, not only 1,000 of them at 0.08, probably all sold out. At this point, kind of neat.
Yeah, I like how they fall into place there.
Yeah.
Beauties.
Yeah, so that's one. What do I have here next on the thing? Ooh, Crypto Monster Lab. Meet the Crypto Monster. I think the reason why I'll pull this one up is because I'm sort of like I think I'm starting to see a little bit of a shift out of the, you know, the regular animal art PFP kind of deals, and I think we're going into some more. We're gonna get a little bit more freedom in these pieces, I think. You know, we need more variety. Not everything needs to be a drunk scrotum ape. You know.
Yeah. These are kind of like where the wild things are.
Yeah.
Looking a little bit.
Little classico, man. I don't know when these start minting or what. Alive in 2 days, November 5th. Yes.
Big day.
Early. We're early.
Whoa, wait a minute. They're using dangerous language here, though. Look at this. 13 different monsters, hundreds of traits, 10,000 unique combinations. This is where the dangerous language comes in. Your crypto monsters are your security clearance to the lab. Put your lab coat and goggles on and let the experiments begin. Do you think that they could get effed by the FCC for that one?
Saying security. Oh,
Yeah, you
They
might
should
want to
say-
change that word
they
here.
should say secret clearance. Secret clearance. to
Secret
allow.
clearance. Come on, man. They do a Google search. Woo. Crypto monster
Treading-
is done.
Treading deep waters there
Deep
in the open
waters.
sea lands.
All right, here's another one I'm going to pull up here. I don't know if I would jump into this one. It scares me because it's a rug pull ferns. Rug pull ferns. That's right, babies and gentlemen. Rug pull ferns are rug pull ferns, and it is a collection of
Friends.
the cutest.
Friends.
Well, they don't spell it right. It's
That's
ferns.
how everyone spells friends now on
It's
Twitter.
ferns, though.
FRENS. If you don't say GMFRENS on Twitter, then you're in
Well,
trouble.
I'm just gonna
nowadays.
say it how they spelled it because I think it sounds better.
Right.
Rug pull ferns is a collection of the cutest robbery gang in the metaverse, consisting of 10,000 cute yet potentially killer animals in the ether world. Ferns includes rabbits, cats, dogs, bears, mice, and deer, to name a few. Be careful. Do not be fooled by their adorable appearance. They are out to rug your entire stack. Hide your ledger. Don't show them that QR code in your MetaMask. Keep those doors locked and disconnect from the public Wi-Fi. They're the best in the business, and this is your chance to join them before they charm that 12-word seed phrase right out from under you.
Ugh.
No, don't like it.
Frickin'
Too close
sca-
to real.
They give out your seed phrase.
I don't know. I
Ah.
mean, I don't even like it if it's a joke. If it's like, haha, we're just wording it because, like, no.
I agree. Because then when they do rug pull you, they'll just say, that's what we told you was going to happen.
I know. Yeah, very.
It's like the guy that wanted me to join his Futter NFT project. FUDDER. Like, I'm not, no, thank you. I get that it's tongue very in cheek, but
Yeah.
no, thank you. No,
But
thank you.
this is like in this look the art on here. It just looks like a rug pull page. It looks like crap. What I'm gonna say.
Well, they'll be on the show on Friday.
They're coming
so-
on the show on Friday. Yeah, Rug Pull Ferns will be with us on Friday. Actually, I want them to come. I'm gonna see if I can get them on. Let's go after the Ferns. See what they're all about. I'm sure they'll come on in
I'm still waiting for a plant. I haven't seen one yet.
Yeah.
I know it's animals. They should have gone.
Should have called it Friends.
plants. They should have called it Friends. I'm just gonna say it right out loud. Should have called it Friends, like the TV show Friends. Okie dokie. Let's take a look real quick at the old promo planet list because I saw a bunch of new things like are starting to pop up over here. That's where I actually stumbled into the metaverse girlfriends weirdness. Okay, Citizens, Clash Dome Citizens sale Uber Norm Amino Tank went on sale today on Wax. If you don't have one, get one. Smart move, in my opinion. Do your own research, not financial advice. A Midgard Clash also today. Then tomorrow from the Ethereum blockchain, Little Hissing Cats. What's this deal? Is this like another rip off of the Cool Cats, or is this a real deal thing? Anybody know about this one?
Little hissing cats.
Lil Hissing Cats, yeah.
Feel like it's a tough time to launch an Ethereum project right now.
Oh my goodness gracious, yeah, it's a rough one. Unless you're the fat apes selling at 0.3 and you need 2 to make a baby, and that's what it's all about. Sold out in you know, I don't know, probably 30 minutes.
Is that Sinker Wars with Ken down there?
Let's I'll bring that on up.
What is that?
Yeah, we have Cosmos 11's launching on Saturday. They'll be with us on Friday, coming on into the studio, talk about their space soccer game. And then, yeah, this is a new one. I haven't looked at this one yet. SNKR Wars. Snicker Wars is a collaborative NFT project between Snicker Designs, digital artists from around the world. Sneaker, SNKR?
Sneaker?
Snicker Wars?
Sneaker
Wars?
That is Ken.
Is that
Bozak?
Ken Bose? It looks like
Looks
a big
like him.
bong
Ken
of
Bozak?
sorts. Yep. Looks like the Bosey. That's the digital artists from around the world. Blockchain heroes characters and auto play hip hop and R&B artists featuring Panama Jane.
Yeah.
Panama Jane, one of the chaotic corp characters. When creating our collabs, the art directions is always to bring the character or person into our cyberpunk world and model a sneaker after the character's personality and traits. This is the story of creation, one of those inexplicable facts of life. The creator formatted the finite 2 orders within, I don't even know what I'm reading right now. What does this mean?
They're working with other artists and doing sneakers based on who they work with.
Look at the website. Let's take a look at the website.
Brett from Crypto Chibi dropping some knowledge in the YouTube. Sneaker Wars being put on by the Blockchain Heroes team. They shared some images and trailers last week, and they look sick.
There we go. Our man from the Crypto Chibis. That's awesome. Good to see you there. Yeah, come back on the show whenever you're ready. Oh my God, look at this. Yeah, Sneaker Wars. The page is going off. It's raining. There's electricity. Smoke coming out of Ken's bong. And yeah, cyber punks versus. Well, this is another theme of the day. It's sex and tennis shoes, huh? We got Nike coming into space. Sneaker Wars. There was that other shoe thing we saw.
Yeah.
Cypher punks. Cypher. Yo. Okay. I'm an idiot.
He always, anytime my brother says cipher, he really wants to break into a cipher.
I do.
Freestyle.
I do. I feel it. I feel it in the bones of the word, the structure of the words. That's an interesting one. Let's see what else is on the list. There's a lot. Projects every day, right? Moon Boys Society. Moon Boys is a collection of 5,000 randomly generated Moon Boys and uniquely digital collectibles living on the Ethereum blockchain. It looks like they're giving away a car plus $100,000 in some sort of prize. And then we get back to Wax on Sunday the 7th with Darko Dice, the dice of the internet. Darko Dice are premium cross blockchain playing pieces for a new generation of tokenized video game. What are they talking about? That seems interesting. You got some cross-chain convo mixes up in there. Let's see. Join our Discord for Let's look at their website. You guys heard about the dice of the internet yet? Darko Dice?
Not at all.
Oh. Darko Dice are premium cross blockchain playing pieces for a new generation of tokenized video games. Own your gaming assets and take them into battle against your enemies. Collect and deploy thousands of unique NFTs in games across the web. Join. Okay, well, they got a little trailer here. A little one.
It's a 4-minute little trailer.
No, I mean, it's little on the screen. What first cross-chain portable game pieces? Oh, wait, I got one of these dropped in my
A box?
OpenSea. I got one of these. Holy crap. I didn't realize where it came from. I was like, what is this thing? Uncommon plastic. Stone. Scarce. Rare jelly. Epic plush. Porcelain legendary. Actually, maybe I didn't get dropped one of these. I got something else. Or maybe I did. We'll have to look. Eight unique enchants. Did you guys understand? Do you get? Whoa, hold on. You're getting intense. I don't know. I didn't know what just happened there. Do you know how to play? Did that help you guys? I see Wax, Binance, and Ethereum are these three chains that this thing's gonna be bouncing around on. It does look like. Hold on a sec. Go to the OpenSea. I got some weird random dicey looking thing. It's a little dicey looking. I think you're unmuted, Penguin. I don't know. It looked like your mouth was talking, but I couldn't hear you.
I wasn't saying anything.
Okay. This my computer glitching out then. Oh my god, take your time, OpenSea. Not a big deal.
So how would you have gotten one of these? Do you have any idea?
No, I couldn't figure it out when I looked at it. I'm like, what is this? What is this monstrosity?
Maybe they watched the show.
Well, I mean, we hadn't talked about them yet. But maybe they're psychic and they knew we were going to.
Exactly my point. If they put the pieces there, they know we'll
Maybe
pick
they
'em up.
just did a roll of the dice and it happened to land on me. Okay, see, I got dice of crypto. All right, that looks kind of, but it's different. But similar.
Different but same.
Dice of crypto. It kind of looks like the dice on their cards. See? A little weirdness. Interesting. I don't like any of those numbers though. Oh, I need to get rid of this.
That in your hidden folder.
Put that back away. All right, let's see what else is on this list. Chain creatures. That's coming to Wax. Chain Creatures was started with a simple goal in mind, bringing you high quality, timeless art and what? I don't know. It's on the 8th. We'll come back to it later. All right, Clash Dome Citizen Sale 3 on the 9th, the 10th, Doki Division on ETH. And then we get into the Korean Seoul Stars collection on the 13th. I mean, we'll talk about these later. But Hot Wheels is now on the 16th. Needin Nation. Funky Aliens. All right, there's a lot of, they've got a lot on the list now. Tons and tons of stuff.
Weird and wild stuff.
Yeah, did you say you had something that you wanted to share with us, brother?
I do have a little something.
All right, and then we'll get into
And
the giveaway of the day.
Yes, that sounds lovely.
Yes.
Right.
Now for the giveaway of the day, we need you guys to, what should we do? What should we buy? I want to buy something today for the giveaways. Anybody has any ideas?
Some of them penthouse NFTs.
Oh, I mean, they're, oh, hold on. Wax.
Oh,
Stay away from the gas right now.
Staying away from. We don't want to blow our wad here. Okay. Whoa.
Call for delegates. Call for delegates.
Call for delegates.
For the ENS DAO. Now, do you know what the ENS is, brother?
Only that
You have one.
Norman Common.
Oh, it's the Ethereum domain name thingy, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
They are going to be turning into a DAO, and they are going to be deploying a governance token.
Wow.
So ENS has always been an open public utility that belongs to the community. The core components of ENS are decentralized and self-running. No one can take away any other person's .eth name. But there are a few things that require some human discretion. We believe that both ENS and the DAO space have matured enough that now is the time to pass ENS governance over to the community via the creation of a DAO and the ENS governance token. Boom,
Pretty
a snapshot taken, I believe, last week. Specifically,
we're gonna get some tokens.
Yeah, if you've created or if you've purchased an ENS domain name, and that also works as basically your wallet, so your address on the Ethereum blockchain.
LeftHousr.eth.
Yes, sir.
That's me.
Glad you did it.
The Penguin VA.eth.
There you go.
EELeft.eth.
Hey.
So this is a cool one. I was happy to see this, and they seem to be kind of following in the lead of Gitcoin, which is doing good things with the funding and stuff over there, where we found Bruce the Goose's NFT hub. So yeah, excited to see this for sure coming out.
Yes, indeedy.
And so then you'll be able to vote as an individual, but then I believe this call for delegates is like you can delegate your vote to someone that's kind of known in the space, and that person will be a representative for your vote at that point, I believe.
It'll be a rep. Yeah, I think Norman Comics has hit me up asking for his nomination. And I said, sure, I'll do it. I'll nominate you.
Yeah.
And
he has a ton of those. He had like Thrasher.eth. He was going crazy buying a bunch of kind of popular names over on that side.
That's right. That is right.
Then I saw this a second ago. Say goodnight to NFT NYC by shutting down a former bank. So they're shutting down a former bank, and it's an art exhibit that's taking place inside of it to kind of kick off the end of the festivities there, I guess, which I thought was pretty rad. And you see some big names here: Xcopy, Euler Beats. Yeah, so I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
Shutting down a bank and turning it into a blockchain crypto art exhibit. Beautiful work. And then we can go over here real quick and check on the old Twitter MetaMask page here, because they dropped something yesterday.
Airdrop.
That says MetaMask now supports NFTs with IPFS linked images. So your NFT images can survive after the original creator stops hosting it. Developers, to use it, just return an IPFS address for your NFT's token URL method and image tags. So I'm not sure exactly what that means, but I know it means something good for the way that things are hosted versus on-chain NFTs and using IPFS services.
Yeah.
So good things coming across the space. Some upgrades from the old MetaMask.
Well, yeah, that's a good sign. Hopefully there's a domino effect of upgrades, and the gas conversation will be no more.
And then I will just mention this, because we are doing a little interview this evening with an artist, Manic. Who is got a collection, 7 Deadly Sins here. And I've been chatting with him. And so we're going to run a little interview with him and probably drop it on the channel as its own thing.
Yeah, it'll be a special episode.
Yeah.
Special interview with Manic episode that we are shooting tonight. So it'll probably just come out later this evening, actually. It'll be a late night thing or an early morning thing, depending on where you live.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I think that's all I got. I
Okay.
think that's what I got for today.
All right. Well, that was beautiful. Those were some good news stories there, brother. Thank you. Sharing. So, okay, let's give some stuff away. Midgard, be a part of Midgard's second quest. Own a chest of unique characters. Purchase now. Do we want to like purchase some of these brand new? I mean, this is Thor. Is anybody interested in Thor? Hell no. Let's go somewhere else. What should we give away? Anybody have any
Kevin's
ideas?
calling for some gnomes. I
Who
can
is?
definitely put some gnomes into the pool.
Gnomes.
Yeah.
Okay. The gnomes, huh?
I'll add a couple of those to the pool today.
All right, you're gonna throw some gnomes into the pool. That's lovely of you. You know, you don't have to do that now. We have a budget for it. You know, you can keep your gnomes, but if you have gnomes for
Yeah, I'll
giveaways.
throw a couple. I was planning on putting something into the wallet, you know, just as well. So
All right,
do it
so
this
I'm
way.
on Nifty Blocks here, and they have these perks, common perks here for sale. You know about these? Common speed perk, handling perk, racing perk, assassin perk, and awareness perk. That must be for the battle game, huh?
Yeah, they have so much going on. It's for racing, I believe. They have racing going on right now. You can do 1 race per day, I believe.
PvP and racing perk pack.
Yeah.
Take your perks. All right. What about one of these? Should we do one of these packs?
Not a bad pack, I'd say right there.
Where's my my partners in all of this here? Mr. Viss, Mr. Wilson, do we like this? You guys in the audience, what do you think about the PvP and racing perk pack? Stake your perks from Gnome Racing. Are we in on this? Thumbs up. Yes. Hurley HTV says gnomes for sure. This is like how we, old crypto pick style. Up, down, yes, no, yeah. PvP, gnomes, are we up for this? We got one person saying yes. Well, Kevin's in for it. We got 2.
Kevin's definitely in for some
gnomes. I say we get the AF to speak up. Yes, yeah, let's hear. Okay, Big Buddha. Looks interesting. All right, Big Buddha has also donated some Green Rabbit crafting NFTs to the giveaway pile. I don't know if we'll throw them up today. Throw them up soon. Like he had a good idea. Like maybe when we do, or somebody this or somebody had the idea that we need to do a Green Rabbit update here soon. I agree. Okay, so perks for your gnomes. Perks for your gnomes. Why not? Says Stacy. Campsite says yes.
So why not A?
Why not, eh?
Why not A?
Why not, eh?
You hoser.
I think I need some to use with the race pass EE gifted me. Aha.
I do want to come on every show and just be above you guys. I'm really starting to enjoy this position. And
yes, it's like
I don't know
you're
if to say
here.
I don't
If
have
you
to
come sleep over, we have a bunk bed.
Oh, great.
So
I don't
you
have
can
to say anything
top
either.
bunk.
I can just look knowingly. Leave all the words to you guys.
I like your style there, MSMP82. Let's go over to Gnome City and look around. Let's see what this racing stuff. That's the thing. Like, I was super hyped and excited by the gnomes. I love the gnomes, but it is a lot. It's a big project, and I've been lost in the sauce of it. And I have a bunch of cards, but I don't know. They don't all seem to like work for me or whatever. Like all my I need more cards, but I just didn't want to just go buy more cards like I did last time because I bought the wrong cards or something. Cards that don't work. But all right. I've got a lot to learn here. Look at all these freaking tabs, man. All right, where's the race? I haven't done this yet. Racing mode. Okay, let's see. Got dash sell. Is that where we're at now? No. Is that a lineup? This is where I run into trouble. I only have like one. Explore the cities coming soon. Racing mode. All right. Select your vehicle. I don't have any vehicles, do I? Nope. Open garage. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'd love to spend an entire Saturday. Oh, it's not going to work this way. Damn it. I would like a whole Saturday figuring this whole page out. Winning some races, winning some PvP battles, going into the story mode and kicking butt. Then going over to the health center and, you know, drinking some kombucha or something. Let's see, go to the perks page. I guess that's what we got, the perks pack. PvP and perks pack we're talking about, that would probably be applied here in the perks area. Apply your skills. God, there's a lot you can do here, huh? Pet staking. You got a pet, Em? No
I do
pets?
have a pet, yeah.
You do. You've done breeding then. They've got breeding going on over here.
I did one breed over there, yes. For my
Wow.
Mary Jane gnome. And he's
My
like a
achievement.
360 spinner, 3D
Yeah.
version of. But yeah, I
Boy.
mean, it is a lot. I see that they started doing like little tutorial videos because they're probably getting questions from the community as far as how to navigate through there.
Yep. Yeah, no, it's cool though that I mean, you know, obviously we've got some gnome love. We've got our gnome showing up in the most current lefty hole card series right now. So there's no love lost here. I mean, I'm excited. I just need the time. And I need a guide to guide me through, like, okay, this is what you're missing card wise. They have a marketplace here. No records. Oh, here it is. All right. They're beautiful cards, man. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean they're nonstop. This is one of the games that is not lacking in action and gameplay and updates to their community and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah, you're not waiting, you're playing over here.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a few things we're waiting for, still coming soon, but
Right.
I mean, look at it. All right, I'm in. I think we should do it. Perks pack.
Perks pack.
I'm in the wrong one. Wrong wallet. Okay, getting back into the right wallet. Left giveaway. There it is. Okay, so we'll put this pack up for number 1. You have a few extra gnomies that
Yep.
we can throw in there too, and we'll throw in the lefty hole as well. Lefty holes with the gnomies in it. It's a gnome giveaway today.
Sounds good.
I do like it. Purchasing the pack. Pack number 505. It has been purchased from the LeftHousr giveaway wallet, which we were able to... What? No data point. What did that mean? What did that mean? Did I not buy it then? Let's see. My packs.
Maybe you got to stake more CPU.
Oh, do we need more CPU up in there? Is that what's happening?
Who knows?
Uncle Vis, do we need to stake more? Oh, what's this? Oh, that's a little bit more expensive than our budget allows for at the moment. $125, but look at that. Look at that pack. Oh, it looks like the PvP perk packs have sold out. Maybe that was the problem. We waited too long. They're gone. Damn it. We missed it.
Missed a good one.
Well, maybe I was on the secondary market. I was looking at them. Because there was a bunch of things. Oh, yeah, this is a secondary market anyway. Okay. Try it again. Buying. Launching.
Brothers, it's been a slice. Unfortunately, I must attend.
You gotta go.
Yes, I apologize.
No, not at all. Thank
Too
you.
long to confirm. No, yeah. Do your thing. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for coming in and sharing the news.
My pleasure. Thanks you. Thanks you. Thank you both. And have a great rest of your week. I'm sure I'll talk to you both soon.
Heck yes.
All
See
right.
you tomorrow.
Ciao.
All right.
See you tomorrow,
Peace.
yeah. Bye-bye.
Oh, right. No data point with the intended media was found. Something is happening. All right. So, whatever. We'll do this behind the scenes, off the air. The winner will get one of these packs. I'll get this sorted out. Yes, indeed. Yes, yes. Let's go full screen with the fireplace. All right, I'm gonna grab the names and get them us into the gritter graph grubberfish. All right, let me go grab them. Oh, I need to eat. I'm so hungry now.
Yeah, eating is good.
Is it?
Right after the show.
Yeah, I like to eat during the show sometimes. All right, here it is, the check-in list. Thank you, Uncle Vis, for sending this on over to me. Alrighty. Let's see. Grabbing. Oh, slow internet at the moment. Silent night. What?
I will try and throw in
Jesus.
some of these racing attributes or skills
Okay.
and a gnome as well. It'll be a two card prize.
2-card prize. All right, good. All right, so that's for who? That's for second place and third?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. All right, just peppering the names on. Got one more to grab.
Put them on the board. I love this fireplace. I forgot we were here. Get back to the YouTube. Warm up.
Warm up by that YouTube fire. All right, so first place is the whole pack. We'll get one of these packs out the door. Second and third place, Brother Emmett is sending you over a couple of gnomes. And fourth and fifth place, we'll get a Gnome New Land from the Lefty Holes Card 2 Series 3. That'll go out the door. To 4 and 5. Okay, dokie. All right, let's get it. The pond is ponding. Everybody's in there swimming like crazy.
1 second, brother. I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
do your thing. All right, what a crazy show we've had so far while everybody swims around. Good luck to you all. Good luck to everybody. All you club card family, Action family club card holders. The greatest family in the entire world. Morton Matt was going a little nuts, a little slow your roll. Uh-oh. Wilson, same thing, going nuts. Slow your roll, buddy. Tomorrow is Thursday. Who do we have on the show tomorrow? That is a good question. Take a quick look. We're getting down to the wire here. Just a few fine folks left. Oh yes. Tomorrow is Roman Punks. That's right. Roman Punks on Ethereum and the Wax blockchain.
Yes.
Cross-chain projects coming in hot. Oh my God, MSMP82. Oh, you were going so crazy and then you just went too crazy. Right into a blade saw. 3 left. Morton. Oh my God. Oh, look at it. I am the key. Is our grand champion today. Winner, winner. No me dinner. I am the key. Boulder Magic. Morton Matted. MSMP82. And more cheese. You are our winners for the day.
Hooray.
I'll copy this and send this on over to you there, brother. The old chatissimo.
Perfect.
Alrighty. Indeed, it is perfect. Indeed, it is. What a show.
What a show. What a hump day.
What a hump day. It's so nice that we had all the sexy content on hump day, huh? You think about it. If you're doing your math.
Brother Fading Armageddon, wag me, friends. We all gonna make it. Every last one of us.
That's sorry, older brother Fading Armageddon. That's actually Wag Me Ferns. So you guys know what's happening here. Get it right. Get it right. Okay, Roman Punks tomorrow.
All right, so this is, it's in the correct order, right? Double check that.
That is the correct order. Those are top 5 right
and
there.
I'm doing 2 and 3, or you want me to do 2, 3, and 4, or?
You can do 2 and 3 and whatever you want. I mean, I'll do 4 and 5, whether you do them or not.
All right, fair enough.
All right, fair enough it is. Okay, so those prices will go out the door right after I get off the air here. Figure out how to purchase from our left giveaway wallets. That is the actual issue. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm putting a nice little care package together here. There we go.
Good care packages. From
More than a 2-card deal.
Nice. All right, let's see here. I think we'll switch up our look here for our send-off. Let's see. Which one do we want to go with here? Let's try this one. Okay. Go ahead, brother. Take us out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to that time of the show. The giveaways have ended. Conwellsclub is left. Penguin's gone. It's just the brothers left here and all of you fine folks. But we'll have to see you again tomorrow. As the action continues all day, we must go and play, research, deep dive, fall deep into the rabbit hole and find Bill Williams. We'll be back tomorrow, though, 1 p.m. PST with the Roman Punks, Cross-Chain, Wax, and Ethereum project. And until then, we do, as always, bid you all adieus.
Adieu.
And dudettes.
And the action ends for the day in an award-winning way.
We should start rhyming everything around here for the holidays.
Oh, we should just start rhyming everything for the rest of our days in ways that you gotta get crazy with it. I don't give no
NFT
shit.
exquisite.
NFT, you and me. What is it? Exquisite. Play with my All right, what a show, dude.
What a show. That was a fun one, as always.
On Conwellsclub.
What a chat. Doing good stuff. Bringing some heat.
Lots of heat. If you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. Heroes of McKenna, go vote for them. Go vote for Comics. Go vote for the Whelps. Go vote for us. Tomorrow, and of course, Friday is going to be an even greater show. Congratulations to all you award-winning prize winners. The Action
Done it
family.
again.
The Action family. Kindest, the greatest NFT community family ever in the world. All right, I'm going to hang up now.
See you tomorrow.
See you
Bye-bye.
tomorrow. Shaken, not stirred.